Welcome to today's English lesson. Today, we'll be practicing our listening and speaking skills through PM roles in manufacturing company. Part 1, Listening. A project manager in a manufacturing company may work under the sales department, depending on the company and the industry. Their roles and responsibilities can be slightly different from one industry to another. However, the main function of a project manager is usually the same: to act as a bridge between the customer and the factory. A project manager receives customer orders, understands project requirements, and works closely with different teams such as sales, engineering, purchasing, production, and quality. Their goal is to make sure the project is completed successfully, on time, and according to customer expectations. To do this job well, a project manager needs several important skills. The most important ones are problem-solving, communication, and time management. The knowledge required for this job can be different in each industry. Some industries require a specific educational background, such as engineering or business. Other companies are open to people without technical experience and provide training from the beginning. To become an excellent project manager, knowledge is important, but mindset and attitude are equally important. In this job, unexpected problems happen almost every day. A good project manager stays calm, leads the team, finds solutions, and creates preventive actions to avoid the same problems in the future. If you want to learn more practical insights about project management, business communication, and career growth in manufacturing, follow Tiny Better Days for more. Part 2, Vocabulary. 1. Coordinate. Definition: to organize people or activities so they work together effectively. Example: the project manager coordinates meetings between the customer and the engineering team. 2. Requirement. Definition: something that is needed or must be done. Example: we reviewed all customer requirements before starting production. 3. Expectation. Definition: what someone hopes or believes will happen. Example: our team worked hard to meet the customer's expectations. 4. Preventive action. Definition: an action taken to stop a problem from happening again. Example: after the quality issue, we created a preventive action plan. 5. Cross-functional. Definition: involving people from different departments working together. Example: this project needs a cross-functional team from sales, production, and quality. Part 3. Listen and repeat. A project manager in a manufacturing company may work under the sales department, depending on the company and the industry. A project manager in a manufacturing company may work under the sales department, depending on the company and the industry. Their roles and responsibilities can be slightly different from one industry to another. Their roles and responsibilities can be slightly different from one industry to another. However, the main function of a project manager is usually the same: to act as a bridge between the customer and the factory. However, the main function of a project manager is usually the same: to act as a bridge between the customer and the factory. A project manager receives customer orders, understands project requirements, and works closely with different teams. A project manager receives customer orders, understands project requirements, and works closely with different teams. These teams may include sales, engineering, purchasing, production, and quality. These teams may include sales, engineering, purchasing, production, and quality. The goal is to complete the project successfully, on time, and according to customer expectations. The goal is to complete the project successfully, on time, and according to customer expectations. To do this job well, a project manager needs several important skills. To do this job well, a project manager needs several important skills. The most important skills are problem solving, communication, and time management. The most important skills are problem solving, communication, and time management. The knowledge required for this job can be different in each industry. The knowledge required for this job can be different in each industry. Some industries require a specific educational background, such as engineering or business. Some industries require a specific educational background, such as engineering or business. Other companies are open to people without technical experience and provide training from the beginning. Other companies are open to people without technical experience and provide training from the beginning. To become an excellent project manager, knowledge is important, but mindset and attitude are equally important. To become an excellent project manager, knowledge is important, but mindset and attitude are equally important. In this job, unexpected problems happen almost every day. In this job, unexpected problems happen almost every day. A good project manager stays calm, leads the team, and finds solutions. A good project manager stays calm, leads the team, and finds solutions. They also create preventive actions to avoid the same problems in the future. They also create preventive actions to avoid the same problems in the future. If you want to learn more practical insights about project management, business English, and career growth in manufacturing, follow Tiny Better Days for more. If you want to learn more practical insights about project management, business English, and career growth in manufacturing, follow Tiny Better Days for more. Part 4. Listen and answer. 1. Project manager in a manufacturing company may work under the sales department. Questions. Where may a project manager work? Under the sales department. Does every PM work there? No, not always. Which department may PM join? Sales or project department? 2. Their roles and responsibilities can be different in different industries. Questions. Can PM roles be different? Yes, they can. What can be different? Roles and responsibilities. Why are they different? Different industries, different needs. 3. The main function of a project manager is to act as a bridge between the customer and the factory. Questions. What is the main function? To connect both sides. Who does PM connect? Customers and factory teams. Why is this important? To ensure smooth communication. 4. A project manager receives customer orders and understands project requirements. Questions. What does PM receive? Customer orders. What must PM understand? Project requirements. Who sends the orders? The customer does. 5. A project manager works closely with cross-functional teams. Questions. Who does PM work with? Cross-functional teams. Does PM work alone? No, never alone. Sales, engineering, production teams. 6. The goal is to complete the project successfully and on time. Questions. What is the main goal? To complete projects successfully. When should projects finish? What else is important? Customer satisfaction. 7. Problem-solving, communication, and time management are important skills. Questions. Name one important skill. Communication skills. Is time management important? Yes, absolutely. Why is problem-solving useful? To solve issues quickly. 8. Some industries require specific educational backgrounds. Questions. Do all industries require degrees? Well, not all. What may some companies require? Specific educational backgrounds. Can non-tech people apply? Yes, in some industries. 9. A good project manager stays calm, leads the team, and finds solutions. Questions. How should PM react? Think. Who does PM lead? The project team. What should PM find? Effective solutions. 10. Follow Tiny Better Days to learn more about project management. Questions. What should listeners follow? Tiny Better Days. What can they learn? Project management skills. Who is this for? Future business professionals. Part 5. Listen again. A project manager in a manufacturing company may work under the sales department, depending on the company and the industry. Their roles and responsibilities can be slightly different from one industry to another. However, the main function of a project manager is usually the same: to act as a bridge between the customer and the factory. A project manager receives customer orders, understands project requirements, and works closely with different teams such as sales, engineering, purchasing, production, and quality. Their goal is to make sure the project is completed successfully, on time, and according to customer expectations. To do this job well, a project manager needs several important skills. The most important ones are problem solving, communication, and time management. The knowledge required for this job can be different in each industry. Some industries require a specific educational background, such as engineering or business. Other companies are open to people without technical experience and provide training from the beginning. To become an excellent project manager, knowledge is important, but mindset and attitude are equally important. In this job, unexpected problems happen almost every day. A good project manager stays calm, leads the team, finds solutions, and creates preventive actions to avoid the same problems in the future. If you want to learn more practical insights about project management, business communication, and career growth in manufacturing, follow Tiny Better Days for more.